It's a little rectangular box, bite size. But this is what it looks like. It's chocolate, and it'll have various fillings, toppings, because of the things that they're doing right. And that's what a good gossip is about. It's about me sharing with you great experiences that I have with businesses and pointing out why, so that you, if you're an owner or an aspiring owner, I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if you heard it. I'm up really late and I live downtown. I don't know what. OMG. Hello, hello. I am so excited for the inaugural episode of Good Gossip. And today I am going to be talking about a brand, a business that I really, really, really enjoy. And it actually was the impetus for me even doing Good Gossip because I had this really, really good experience. And I want to share it with you. So that's what this is all about. And I will also connect the significance of that experience to why I believe it's evident that this business is thriving and has sustainability in its corner as far as long term because of the things that they're doing right. And that's what a good gossip is about. It's about me sharing with you great experiences that I have with businesses and pointing out why, so that you, if you're an owner or an aspiring owner, I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if you heard it. I'm up really late and I live downtown. I don't know what that is. It a boat? I don't know what that is. Anyhow, sounds like a motorcycle. Um, Lost my train of thought. So if you're an owner or an aspiring owner, this is also designed to help you understand what may be missing in your business that could help improve your odds and chances of being sustainable long term. Bon, bon, bon. For those of you that don't know my story, I just moved back to Detroit in February of 2025 after living away for about 18 years, living in Florida. And I ended up moving downtown in May of 2025. So it's so much fun down here. It's a lot of nice businesses, restaurants, things to do. And Bon 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 is one of them. It's one that I started to patronize. I believe my first time going was opening day 2025, which was in April, early April. I think that was my first time purchasing. And I believe I had learned about them prior to going, which is why I was so excited. And so, anyhow, the incident in question that started all this occurred, it was either late January or early February. I know that because every month they put out a bond for that month. And a bond looks like this. It's a little rectangular box, bite size. There's a chocolate candy in here. I actually will take this one out. This is, unfortunately, this was one that I did not. This is part of the story, actually. It was still in my refrigerator, and I just happen to still have it. So it was perfect for this. But this is what it looks like. It's chocolate, and it'll have various fillings, toppings, but that's what a bond looks like. So that particular time, there was whatever, it was either January or February's bond was out, and the Aquarius, they do one for every zodiac sign. So the Aquarius one was out, and that's what this is. This is the Aquarius bond. I went in, I ended up purchasing the Aquarius. I wanted to try the Aquarius. I hadn't had that one yet. Whichever one, January or February, was out, I wanted that. And then I think I asked for two of a certain flavor that I had never had and one Aquarius because I just wanted to try. I didn't know if I was going to like it. And then I think one of whatever the month was, right? So I get home, I'm all excited. Usually when I go there, I come home, I put them right in the refrigerator, and then I'll have them a little bit later. And when I went back in to try one, I noticed that they gave me two Aquarius, and whatever that other flavor was, I didn't have any. So I couldn't even taste it. And that's the one I wanted at that moment. And I was really bummed because they were closed. They had just closed. And I think that was about 7 p.m. So it was maybe like 5 or 6 minutes after 7 or something like that. And it would have taken me at least like 10 minutes to go back. So I thought about what to do. Like, I guess I'll go back tomorrow and try to like figure out how they can make it right. So I took a photo of everything that I had, so just so it'd be very clear of what I purchased, what I had at that point, and the mistake that had been made. And then I ended up going and finding the phone number and calling, and they had a voicemail where you could leave messages. So I said, okay, I'll leave a message. I wasn't so confident that the call would be returned because usually with businesses, it's dicey at best whether you'll get a call back. So, anyhow, go on with the rest of my night, go to bed, wake up the next day, and I was thinking, I need to call them or I need to see if they called me or something. I think I was going to get up and call them again because I just assumed they were not going to get back to me that quickly. I was wrong. When I woke up, I had a voicemail and an email telling me, whoops, so sorry for our mistake. We've got what you asked for and then some at the store waiting for you with your name on it. So whenever you're ready to come by, it's already there. Just let the clerk know your name. You're all good. Don't worry about it. And I had an email reflecting that. I forgot what they gave me, but it was it wasn't just here's the one thing you didn't get, our bad. Like they gave me way more than what they owed me considering the mistake, but they were trying to make it up. And that really impressed me. So sometime that afternoon or whatever, I did go back. Sure enough, the bag was sitting there waiting. They knew my name, gave it to me. I was in and out quickly. And try to, oh, this way. I'm going to try to put the video of that because I think I did video myself like going in to get the bag. But I literally probably was in and out in like 20 seconds. Um, and that really did it for me. And I already loved them. So that was like that was the cherry on top of the icing on the cake that I was already loving. And so what all that tells me is that they are very thoughtful about how they address customer issues, whether they are complaints, mistakes that they made, dissatisfaction, whatever the case. I think it is very smart for them to have a mechanism in place and they use it. That is what got my attention. They used the system that they put in place. Um, I was very impressed. I was super impressed that they handled it so quickly before I even got a chance to follow up and check up. It was already taken care of. Uh, Again, just makes me love them more. I spend, I'm not even going to share how much money I spend on that candy sometimes. It actually influenced me just shortly after that when Valentine's Day rolled around. They do these long gift boxes, these collections. They do seasonal ones, they do holiday ones, where I think there's like, I'm trying to remember how many, might be like 12 or 15. You get a lot of them and they're assorted flavors, but they're all limited flavored. You have to buy the collection. They don't sell those particular ones separately. So you have to buy the collection. And I had never bought a collection before. They're not cheap, but I was so moved by how they handled my situation. And I was curious. I was like, well, I want to try one of these collections. And I feel like if anything happened, they take care of me. And it just made me that much more comfortable to give it a try. And that speaks a lot to how when your systems are in place, if they exist, they are in place and they are working. Those kinds of minute details, it seems, can do wonders for the customer experience, building rapport and relationship with your customer base, giving your customer something to brag about on you to other people. Because I did tell other people about this when it happened. And it's just something as simple as having something already in place to address an issue and using it promptly and thoroughly. Easy peasy, right? Not rocket science. Doesn't even have to necessarily cost you anything because it's their phone system, it's voicemail. Um, and they handled it. So that's just my message to any owners out there that are listening. You should, especially if you're in retail, specifically if you're in retail, if you're selling products, this can go so far. I mean, services too, but this just this was just a no-brainer to me. So if you're in business and you don't have mechanisms in place for when mistakes happen or mishaps or mix-ups or whatever the case, make sure you have something in place. Every system, every mechanism you have needs its own process and its own written documented SOP. I'll be talking about that a lot. You're going to get sick of it. But these are foundational pieces to organizations that make them work better. They take what I loved almost more than the fact that they gave me a little bit more and they were just so prompt and thorough. It just took all the friction out because I mean, we've all had a customer complaint. We've all had some kind of issue with a company where it feels like you have to do more work to have your issue addressed and it's not even your fault than the company does. And this was the opposite. I didn't have to do much. I just left a voicemail and it was all handled. So just remember that for you owners out there, aspiring owners out there. And then even if you're a customer and you experience something like that, just know how unique it is and really appreciate it because it's becoming a lost art addressing customer issues in a way that speaks to the customer and that reinforces that you should be able to trust this brand with your money, with your loyalty. There's a lot of brands out there that don't understand how to do that and are struggling in that area. We won't name any names. Um, but these are very foundational, important issues that need to be addressed. And sometimes those mechanisms they not sometimes, but they all need to be maintained. So they need to be revisited over time. Make sure they're still working. Make sure they work. Make sure that whatever the trigger is that gets that thing in motion is working and it's working well. And if it isn't, figure out how to get it to work and work well. That's your job as an owner. So I'm going to stop right there, but I'm just here to just toot the horn of Bon Bon Bon. They're amazing. And I'm very glad that I had the experience with them that I did. I really enjoy their products. Their candies are really cool. They taste great. My favorite one, I'll tell you, my favorite one is the peanut butter and jelly. That's my favorite one. And a close second is the one with the Better Made chips in it. Oh, the salty and the sweet, so good. And I just want to say thank you, Bon Bon Bon. Keep up the good work. I will continue to support you. Hopefully, I've influenced some other people to check you out. You can order them online. You don't have to live here in Detroit to partake. So check them out. I will put the information somewhere on the screen and in the description of this video. But please take that seriously and really think about how that can transform how your business works and how it can build rapport and relationship with your customers. Until next time, I'll see you later with more good gossip. Bye.